Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Brian, and today I just wanted to do some maybe deeper spiritual uh, insights that I've gotten that I'm sure other people have gotten and written about. That we all, all humans, all this world, all worlds, basically, we live in the body of God, of Creator, of Source. And so, kind of like we're in the womb of God, and that umbilical cord is kind of that silver cord because there is a silver cord that connects us with the fullness of God, and we're kind of that ray of the sun. The rays are not separate from the sun, so we're the God rays, we're the light rays of the absolute creator. And so never separate. And so we are so programmed because of the ego program that we believe that we need food and we need all of this stuff out here, that it's out here. And in truth, it's all within us. And if we know that it's all within us, all the abundance, all the money, and all the things that we need for a healthy living, then that's when we attract those things more easily and effortlessly. So I have been writing, I wrote this stuff down a long time ago. And then it's kind of like we're like balloons in a way. Uh, Before a balloon is blown up, it's just flat, it's lifeless, really. And so when you blow the balloon up, then it comes alive, and then it floats and it flies and it's free. So in some ways, a lot of humanity are kind of this lifeless balloon. They're living a robotic life, and they're not alive, and they're feeling heavy and weighted down. And I would have to say most of humanity feels like a slave because of how the whole world is set up based upon money. And if you don't have the money, you can't have a decent place to live. You can't have a decent car. You struggle, 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 and it's not living. God wants us all to be free, and so when you clear away all of the old programming, then the flow of your truth can flow in you. And then as you inflate with that truth, you start to kind of rise to a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of freedom. You become more liberated and free from within. So I am still, I can get there and I can be there, but personally, I'm still struggling. Uh, I My car died. I'm having to find a new place to live. Uh, so I I'm learning to trust and know within me is God, and it is our best friend. And as long as we know that, everything is okay. So, but if we fall into the ego program and we go into fear and worry and anxiety, which I have in the past couple weeks, uh, we lower our consciousness and we start to feel heavier and more dense, and then we start to kind of feel lifeless. And I would have to say lifeless is equating to depression and hopelessness. So, oh, and I wasn't gonna. Interesting. Wore this shirt. So the other thing that I wrote about is I'm going to just read it a little bit. Each of us are like individual puzzles in living in a box. And we believe we have to put all the pieces of the puzzle together in order for it to be complete. However, the puzzle is already complete, just the way that it is. And we think we're living in a box, but we're really not living in a box. And so some of us believe we are missing a few pieces to our own puzzle. And I would have to say a lot of us believe, like I have a lot of feminine energy, but I have a lot of masculine energy too. But I tend to lean more towards the feminine. And so people that have more feminine tend to be, kind of attracted to people that have that masculine because they feel like they don't have that piece of the puzzle within them. And same with the masculine, that they feel like that feminine, that they don't have those pieces to that part of them, of the feminine. But in truth, we are the completion, the union of the feminine and the masculine. And it is only the belief of the ego program of separation that we're missing something. And that's why we tend to find other people, marriage partners, that we believe that they have something that we don't have. So let's see. I think that's it. So just something to ponder, and just know that we are all complete within ourselves. And as I share this with you, I'm of course telling that part of me too, that I am whole and complete. So there are no problems, there are no lack, there is nothing for us to be afraid of, as we are already connected to the oneness of the absolute. And when we do actually die, that silver cord, which is really kind of our soul, a part of God, it pulls out of the body. And when my mom passed, I saw a little box. It was a translucent box of light just coming out of her head. So on that note, if you like this video, please like it and share it and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will do another video soon, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.